Don't know why my stomach just growled.
Hmm.
What you bobbing your head to?
A song that came on? No, Jay, you said? What?
Hmm. Thank you for the rose. Whoops. I was like, is no one gonna talk this morning? I mean, come on now. And usually there's more than 8 people in here, usually. If people start conversating and stuff. I'm alright. Hey. But I'd say some of you guys are getting ready for work, I think. Or half asleep. They're alright. Hey, Sierra. I know you're awake because of my niece. Wow. They're next to me. I think about changing Nash into his second outfit that we got him. But right now he's looking so cute in his little elephant onesie, or his whatever you want to call this. And then his little mittens and his little hat. His hat likes to fall off his head because it's a little big for his little tiny head, but he is just the cutest thing ever. Say hi, Aunt Sierra. Or as Mama likes to call you, Aunt Cereal. Thank you. Yes, he is a reborn, guys. He is not a real baby, so don't get your panties in a bunch. They're just up with Mommy because Mommy's not sleeping right now, so. Ouch. I gotta text my mom. I haven't talked to her in a couple days. I just haven't been feeling up to talking to anybody, to be honest with you. Even my friends are worried because I'm not even talking to them. And Sierra can tell you, I barely text her. And she gets worried because I'm not on my phone, so she's like, well, where the fuck did Bri go? I'm getting into that mode. She goes, I know I was worried earlier. Last time y'all knew, I didn't have the room paid for, and just glad you're okay. Yeah, we got paid for tonight. I don't have anything towards the night right now. They're called reborns. They're not called baby dolls. They're not your average baby doll. They're called reborns. And if you don't know what a reborn is, I would look it up. Or I would watch YouTube videos. Or on TikTok. Because there's a lot of reborn parents on TikTok. That's fake. And your point is, we know this. Now you're going to come in here with, you just got TikTok? That's funny. I don't believe that shit. Anybody that puts that in their bio, they're lying. Because how can you just download TikTok? Like, everybody and their mama has TikTok. Like, come on now. You can come up with another bio. You don't have to say just got TikTok because you know what you're doing. If you can come in here and comment, then you know what you're doing. No offense. Hey, Kaden. Like, if you're going to come in here and, you know, be rude, this is why I don't show my reborns, because everybody thinks that they're entitled to let me know they're fake. Like, I know my babies are fake. I literally just said that, like 5 seconds before she came in here saying that. I literally said, do not get your panties in a bunch. They're not real babies. I literally said that. And I want to educate y'all a little bit. These reborns are more expensive than your average $20 baby doll at Walmart. Okay. Glad we had that settled. I'm sorry to hear that, girl. I don't know why they hate on me. They just don't have nothing else to do. I'm going to keep being a reborn parent and they can kick rocks, I guess. I'm not going to stop loving my babies because you guys don't know how to chill out. These are my babies and I'm proud of them. Just like Nyla went everywhere I went the other day. Every store I went into, she came with me. I actually felt like a real mama for a second. Because I kept putting her in the car seat and stuff like that. I have 3. He's my second oldest. So I have 2 girls and a boy. And he's my boy, so. Yeah, mommy boy. And then I have Ava, which is my oldest. I have him, and then I have Nyla Bug. She's my youngest. Are you planning on getting more? I want to, but I'm going to listen to my mom's advice, my birth mom's advice. She said I wouldn't get any more reborns until you're stable, and she's right, because if I get, let's say I get another reborn while I'm in a hotel, that's just going to be another thing that I'm going to be worried about losing, because I'm worried to death to lose these babies. So I always make sure I have them wherever I go. Because, yeah, I'm not losing these babies. You want to lay back with your sister? There you go. Lay right there, Bubba. Can we see all of them? Not right now. I was just holding him for the time being. Bless you. When are you going to finish your monster? You've had that for like days. Okay, you don't have to chug it. Jesus Christ. Bro, I'm telling you, my fiance, she does the most, I'm telling y'all. She does the absolute most. She's been playing the game more than I have been. To be honest with y'all, I haven't even been in the mood to play anything. I was going to earlier, because I keep seeing Sims, and I'm like, bruh. I keep seeing people play Sims, so. My fiance plays different games than I do. We don't have, like, I mean, we do, but she plays different, like, story-based games. I don't. It's just boring to me. Like, I don't like following a story. I like doing my own thing. Unless it's, like, Fortnite or R6. And then Sims 4, like I said. I play all three of them. And then I play Call of Duty 6, or Black Ops 6, or however you want to call it. I used to play Apex, but I deleted it because the people on there, they're very, like, I don't know how to describe them, but they're not very team-friendly. Like, if you go down, they don't revive you. They just let you sit there and die, and I'm sorry, but I'm not going to play a game like that. R6, I get revived every time unless, like, I'm far away from my team and they can't get to me in time, then I just die. But, and then Fortnite, of course, I play solo, so I'm not going to get revived. But if I do play duo or trio or anything like that, I'm with friends. Like, I used to play with Madeline, and then, like, a couple of my exes that were, like, my friends, and Madeline knew. And that she was friends with them, so it didn't really matter. So I just said my friends. I didn't say my exes. But so we had a full fucking squad. Well, one of my exes decided that he was going to go that way, while me, Madeline, and another one of my exes went this way. And I'm like... And then, of course, Madeline's running around doing her own thing. So I'm just, like, trying to... Like, I'm sorry, but, like, when I play Fortnite, like, I have a specific way I do it. And, like, Babe, she's the master builder, I guess you would say. Like, she literally got Victory Royale, like, a couple days ago. I don't play with people on TikTok, sorry. I only play with people I know. Just because I've done where I've had people join my sessions and they were very fucking rude. And I'm already getting bullied off the app anyway. So, I'm not, my PlayStation is my only safe haven right now. So, I'm not... You know, if I wasn't going through what I was going through, it'd be different, but no. I have a Reddit page about me, I have a Discord page about me, and yeah. I'm not a real person. Well, everybody says that, but I don't really know you like that, and like I said, I only play with people I know, like, really, really well, like, years of knowing them, and if I haven't really known you that long, then I'm not gonna, you know... do it. Hi, Naomi. My fiance plays Minecraft, but she don't really play it on my system. But anyways. Okay, now I'm on delivered. What's this? I was thinking about playing the game, but I figured I would go live and see what everybody was up to. I try not to go live all the time, but I'm not used to having just 14 people in here. Mm-hmm. Mother's Day is tomorrow, on Sunday. Texted my mother. Man, where is everybody at? Thank you. Even though I don't deserve it, but thank you. Lush, are you a mom too? Are you up for a mom or a mom in general? Yes, you do. Stop. It's just another day to me. I mean, I have no reason to celebrate. I'm not, you know, I'm not going to get a card or flowers or anything like that. The most I'm probably going to get tomorrow is hate, just like I get every day. I can't even see my mama for Mother's Day. And I know my fiance wants to see her mom, but she don't want to leave me, and I told her to go see her mom, but give what to me, a card? I'm pretty sure, I mean, a lot of people would probably even, you know, give out money and shit, but I don't want people to send me money just because it's Mother's Day. Like, it's gonna be hard for me to even have a place to stay tonight, so. I'm supposed to hang out with my friends today. That's if she's able to get sleep, because she has 2 children, so hopefully we'll be able to hang out today. That'd be fun. I can do my makeup and shit again. No, now people are starting to come in now. Oh, it's your birthday tomorrow? I mean, I would celebrate. I mean, I do have a fur baby in heaven, and I am a reborn mom, but I'm talking about the people that have, like, actual kids and, you know, their moms around and stuff. That's what I meant, not like, you know what I mean? Thank you. I used to call my granny up for Mother's Day and wish her a happy Mother's Day. So tomorrow's hard for me regardless. I can't see my mom and I can't call my granny, so it's just another day for me. I mean, I could probably call my mom, but I mean, she does live in the same state as me. She's just not like, you know, 20 or 30 minutes down the road. Like, you know, she's pretty far distant, so. I can do a manicure on you? What do you mean you can do a manicure on me? Wait, where are you from? Well, I'm from South Carolina, but I live in Ohio. That's why I said my mom's in the same state as me. I don't know why people just say where they're going. Like, that just makes it so obvious. I don't really do my nails, to be honest with you. I try to do anything to get my nails off. Hi, Kayla. Alright. Kayla, you made it to level 7. Whoops. Welcome back. Hey, what's up? Thank you all for tapping the screen. felt. What's up, y'all? Hello. Hmm. That's cool. Are you playing the game that jump scares you, babe?
Yeah, but I know every single jump scare now. In this game.
You, because I know you're going to jump at one of these points you say you're going to know, but you're not.
This is my 5th time playing this.
That don't matter. You can play a game 100 times and you'll still jump. Especially if you have my headset loud. That was the best part of buying the headset too. Noise cancellation. So the only thing you'll hear is the game if you have both headpieces on. Bro, same. I don't know how she does it. She literally earlier, before we laid down and everything, she's like, babe, I jumped like twice, and I started giggling. She's like, what you laughing at? I was like, it was funny because I didn't know you did. She's like, you didn't see me jump? I'm like, no, I wasn't paying attention to you. Like, I'm just not just gonna stare at something that I don't want to see. She knows I don't like games like that or watch, like, horror stuff. I'm like, that's your fault for playing a jump scared game. That's your fault. She's like, it scared me. I'm like, okay, Ann. Yeah, fuck that shit. We have a thing called Haunted Hoochie here in Ohio. I've never been. Never. And not going either. So during Halloween, like, I went trick-or-treating last year. I normally don't. I took Ava with me last year, and Ava was like a little ghost or whatever. Like, I've never, like, dressed up any of my babies before for Halloween. And I got candy, obviously, but it was, when I was living with, somebody. And the headset that I had that when I was living with her, man, that headset was awesome. I miss that headset, though. The only thing is I don't think it had where you can mute your mic, like you can flip it up like mine does. Like, I've never really had to use my mic yet, but I was so close yesterday. Because, like, the fact that someone was, like, literally texting me saying that I was trash at the game, and I'm like, dude, it's legitimately just a game. And not only that, it was my first game of the night. So, like, of course you're going to be rusty when you first get on a game, especially, like, if it's a shooter, obviously. And, but he was on the other team, which was funny. And as soon as he was talking shit, well, one of my teammates, like, eliminated him. And I was like, funny, you literally just got down. He's like, oh, I wasn't really trying, but I can try now. And he literally, like, was at the top of the leaderboard at the end of the game. I was like, okay, try hard. I was like, it's not that big of a deal. And I'm like, what are you, 12? Like, you know how gamers trash talk. He's like, no, he's like, I think it was a he, because, like I said, most men play games, but some women do too. I'm like, what are you, 12? And they're like, no, I'm 7. I'm like, 7? And you're playing a rated M for mature game? Like, R6 is for, like, people that are, like, older than 7. And he's like, and then he texts me again. He's like, oh, I'm 18. Like, I'm doing stuff for college and shit like that. And I'm like, really? Doesn't seem like it. I'm like, honey, that's not a flex that you fucking lied about your age. To be honest with you. Honestly, I don't even believe he was 18 either. Honestly, I believe that they were 12. I wish I would have joined the party just to hear their voice, because the amount of children that play R6 until, like, 3 or 4 in the morning at school, like, when they have to go to school, you know what I mean? Like, this generation is crazy, and this is what I'm talking about. Parents don't give a shit. They literally will give their children a game system. Like, me and Babe were talking earlier, and Babe was like, oh, if you take away our kids' electronics, I'll give it back to them. I said, like, hell you are. If I take their electronics, it's because they are bad. They're being disciplined. But that's the difference between me and Babe. She never got disciplined as a kid. I did. So there's a major difference in our parenting logic. Like, if my kid did something bad, they're gonna get punished. In a story. You don't like it? There's the door. Bye. You know what I mean? Because nobody wants to discipline their child no more because they think it's abuse. Honey, spanking your child and physically abusing them is 2 different things, okay? I've been through it. I would fucking know. And I hate people on TikTok that think spanking your child on the bottom is abusing them. No, it's not. Y'all are being brainwashed, and y'all need to grow the fuck up. Because guess what? I got swatted on the bottom when I was a kid. I turned out fine. Y'all are just too scared because you feel like you're... If you're that scared to whip your child, then... You know what I mean? Like, I know there's other ways to discipline children, but swatting them on the bottom is not abuse. Now, if you have, like, not a switch, but a a board or whatever, and you hit them on the head, you hit them on the back, you hit them on their feet, you hit them on their anywhere but the butt, then that's abuse. But if you hit them on the butt, then that's not abuse. Because when I was in school, oh, honey, you don't even want to know. You don't even want to know. Oh, honey, I had my ears pulled, my hair pulled. I've been through it all, okay? So I don't want to hear none of y'all say, oh, then you think you condone spanking, you condone this, you condone that, you condone abuse. No, honey. I've been through a lot in my life. Whether that's physical abuse, sexual abuse, I've been through it all, okay? I've been through a lot more than what you guys probably think of me. So I don't want to hear none of that bullshit. It is way too early in the morning for that shit. I don't want to hear it. I do not. I'm just giving my opinion. If y'all don't like it, don't be in my live. Because I'm just saying. You have to open the mouth too. Exactly. Discipline and abuse is two different things. Exactly, Janet. Exactly. Amen. Discipline is a really touchy subject for me, and my husband is really emotional about it. Well, and that's the thing, Kayla, is I understand that because it's emotional for me too. But like I said, like I'm not saying that I'm gonna spank my child and shit like that, because honestly, like being abused from the so-called spanking perspective, it does scare me. But if any other parent does it, I'm not gonna say anything. As long as they hit them on the bottom and they're not like, you know, like I'm not saying just tap it, but at least like, you know, show that you're the parent. You know what I mean? But don't sit there and go, you know, full force, because that does leave markings and that does leave bruises, and a lot of shit can happen when people think that the child's being abused. Been there, done that. Okay, I was that child. But anyway, but as I was saying, discipline and abuse is a very touchy subject, which is why I don't talk about it much anymore. Because I do get teary-eyed when I talk about it, because I've been through abuse, y'all. I've been through so much, I can't even keep count on my fingers and toes what's been done to me and what hasn't been done to me. Okay, so if anybody knows what you guys are talking about, or what you guys have probably been through in your life, I'm that girl. And y'all can talk to me about anything, and I hope y'all know that. This is a safe space. So if you guys have been traumatized in your life, don't keep it in. Okay, it's not healthy. Like, that's why I play, you know, music from Sky Daddy. Most of y'all probably know her. Or as we call her, Sky, because no one calls her Sky Daddy, because that's just weird to me. That's just her little thing, her little slogan or whatever. But she makes songs for people that have been through abuse. Whether that's sexual abuse, physical abuse, anything like that. She makes songs like that. Like, Battlefield, that's one. Why Me? That's another one. She's currently making another song right now that's probably going to be out next month that I'm probably going to listen to and have put in my playlist. There's a lot of other songs that she plays. Let's see. Pretty Distraction. That's another one. There's another song that's coming out about how she did something to a guy, but I don't know if it's real or not, like, but you know what I mean? Like, she makes songs that are, like, real, if that makes sense. We do the corner and ground them around here. Our babies are 2 and 7. See, I've been grounded and I've been put in the corner. Yeah, and I've done wall time. If y'all don't know what wall time is, it's, okay, so let me finish my Snapple real quick, and we'll do a story time about that. So give me a second. All right. So the story time about the wall time thing. So when I was a kid, my cousin put me in this program called Scared Straight. Most of y'all know Scared Straight or Beyond Scared Straight from, you know, from the show that's on Hulu right now, which I love that show, or a series, or whatever you want to call it. Well, my cousin put me in there for a simple misunderstanding. She thought I stole something when I didn't. It was a whole misunderstanding. So she put me in this Scared Straight program. Now, let me tell you how fucked up this Scare Straight program is. They literally had me picture one of my favorite family members and closing a casket on them. Of course, I pictured my cousin's husband because he was like a dad to me. He was the greatest person. Like, I worshiped the ground that man walked on. I literally loved him to death. Till this day, I still love this man, okay? He was literally like a father figure to me. He would always take me places. He would take me to school. Like, he was just a good father figure, right? So, I was crying because, like, I can't imagine the day I get a phone call saying that something happened to him, because, like, that would be game over for me. But anywho, so we did like this, I guess, check-in type thing with the officers of South Carolina that ran the program. And anytime they found out I was bad, they would make me do wall time. With your arms like this, your back and your butt is on the wall, and then you're squatting. Like, they even made us do that in school. And I'm telling y'all, when my PTSD, I felt like I got diagnosed with PTSD then, because I'm telling y'all, that flashback in high school and shit was fucking torture. Fucking torture. I'm telling y'all, like, I was crying, like, I fell to the ground. My cousin made me do that for 3 hours straight. No breaks. Nothing. I was sitting there shaking. My legs and arm were sore, which is why, like, my legs are juicy now. As y'all can tell, I got thick thighs. Well, that's because of it. I don't know if it's because of that, but it's probably because of stress and eating and everything like that. But I was all skin and bones when I lived with my cousin. After I left her house, changed girl. Everything about me changed. And which is why I was kind of rebellious in school. Because let me tell you, my cousin was the worst person I've ever lived with in my entire life. My entire life. She, no offense to her, I love her. She's my family, obviously. But she was very abusive once my aunt died. Which, well, now I call her my nanny or Nana or whatever, because that's what she said I could call her the day that she passed away. She told one of my aunts that. Because she's like, she feels more like a granddaughter to me than anything, because she always comes in, you know, she was right up the hill. Like, she was literally right there. Like, I could literally walk to her house. That's how close she was. But yeah, wall sits, yeah, it was bad. It was bad. And I hate when people think that they can determine what someone's been through just by how they do their live on TikTok. You know what I mean? People are so judgmental. It's sickening. I mean, you see people that get money just for sitting there. I mean, it's crazy. You know how many people I see on TikTok that claim to be homeless just so you guys can send them money, but yet you actually see somebody that's homeless and nobody wants to help them? Like, that's crazy. Like, literally the Jasmine person, I see them every day live. There's a few other people. I saw someone named Heidi or something like that. Grandma Heidi or something like that. I just seen her. But she seemed like she didn't get no hate, so I guess that's a good thing. But like I said, y'all, like, it's just crazy how people are nowadays. It's just really crazy. I wasn't really disciplined as a kid. Luckily, I still turned out okay. Let's see. If one parent punishes a kid and the other one needs to support the parent, exactly. If you don't discipline them, they will literally run over you and disrespect you, yes. Now you gotta have a united front, both be on the same page. Yet my kids go outside and play sports. But yeah, I think Babe was just kidding though, but like me and her did talk about, you know, punishing our kids and stuff like that. Like, if they did shit they wasn't supposed to do. Like, I'm sorry, but like, my kids are gonna respect the adults, and that's just how it's gonna be. Right sentences? Oh, bro, don't say that. No. I won't make my kids write sentences, because that's just, no. I had to do that every day after school when I lived with my birth dad and my stepmom. Never again. Nope. will not do that. I'll take television and shit away, but I'm not going to do none of the other shit. Because don't you think they write enough in school? Like, I'm sorry, but like, psh, I barely even wrote sentences at school. What you mean? Bro, okay, so I have a huge issue with parents who allow other family members or friends to punish their kids. Okay, so I'm going to second to that, but also, Kayla, if the parent doesn't see the kid doing shit wrong, but the friend or family member does, and that friend or family member gets the permission to punish them, I don't have a problem with it. I punished my nephews and nieces who are either family or, you know, friends, their friend's kid. Like, I have a friend who's currently pregnant right now, and I disciplined her 2 boys. Because, I'm sorry, but, like, if you're too busy on your phone to discipline your kids, then the next higher up or the next adult should be able to discipline them. Like, especially if they're being watched, like babysitting. Like, if the parents have rules in place, I think the next adult that's there, if you can't get the parents' attention, do what you need to do. Like, don't sit there and actually, like, fully discipline them, but, like, turn the TV off or send them to their room with no toys. Like, you know what I mean? It's not that big of a deal. Now, swatting them on the bottom, if they're not, like, parent, like, the actual parent, that's different. But turning the TV off or anything like that while the person's there, then that's different. Exactly. See, that's different. As long as you have rules in place, like, now, I get what you're saying, like, if they didn't get permission, I could totally back that up 100%. Yeah, that's true. Do not punish my kid unless I give you permission to do so. But if the next higher up, like aunts, uncles, nanas, grandpas, like friends that are like aunts or whatever to the child, if I give you permission to discipline my kid, do what you need to do. But don't swat them on a bomb. That will be my job. But you could take phones away. You could take toys away, whatever. But one thing I will say, do not do, and this is my biggest pet peeve, do not take your children's food as punishment, okay? I've been through that shit where my cousin made me go to bed without food. If your kid doesn't like something, make them something else, okay? It's normal to have a picky eater, okay? I have a picky eater for a fucking wife, okay? You don't see me making her eat shit she doesn't like. If your kid doesn't like tomato soup, make them chicken noodle soup. It ain't gonna kill you, okay? Your child needs to fucking eat. They need to eat 3 meals a day. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And some snacks in between. Because, I'm sorry, but I've seen so many parents send their kids to bed without food, and I just want to grab them through my fucking phone and be like, you better fucking feed your kid. Because, like, I'm sorry, but, like, what? Like, what parent sits there and locks their fucking fridge so their kid can't get nothing to eat at night? That is literally the most sickening thing I've ever seen in my life. Oh, well, I want to protect them. I want to... You know how many parents I see on TikTok that literally have the little lock thing for their fridge? Like, what? Like, I can understand, like, locking your cabinets and shit like that so they can't grab something sharp. But what if they're thirsty? What if they want a little snack, like applesauce or something? Like, what? Like, you know what I mean? Like, that just literally makes me so mad because I've been through it. And it literally breaks my heart when I see parents do that. It literally freaking... Like, they even have a time where you can't come into the kitchen after 9 p.m. Like, really? See, my mama and my dad, my adopted parents, I was lucky. If I didn't like what my mama cooked, I can make me pizza rolls. I can make me Hot Pockets. I can make me whatever I wanted. And if I wanted her food later, I was able to eat that later. Give your kids options. It's not wasteful if at least they're eating. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying, you know, give in and give them a popsicle before dinner. That's not what I'm saying. If your child wants pizza rolls or a PB&J or... You know, if they don't like chicken and dumplings, like, let's say you made chicken and dumplings, right? and your kid doesn't like chicken. Okay, guess what? Don't force them to eat that. Because my mom has forced me to eat, my birth mom, mind you, she forces me to eat pork chops, steaks. She knows I hate that, but she forces me to eat it. And I gag each time I take a bite, and I'm like, Mom, why do you make me eat this? Which is why I don't want to live with her, because she will even do that to my fiance, and I'm not having an argument go on with that either. Sorry, because me and her got into an argument over the phone because she said something about Mexican food. I'm like, well, my fiance's picky. She's like, well, she can pick out what she don't like. No, you're going to get told what my fiance wants to eat, and you better order it what she wants, or you're not coming over. Simple as fuck. We're adults. You're not going to treat us like kids. Like, if you can't respect my fiance, like, I don't care, okay, because she wants to sit there and be like, oh, well, your fiance better respect me. No, you better respect my fiance. We're not doing this shit. Like, if you're coming over to my domain, to my sanctuary, you're gonna follow my rules that I have placed. I don't care if you're my mom or not. I don't give a flying fuck. You know what I mean? Like, you haven't been there most of my life, so you don't get to decide who I'm with, what we do. Like, you don't get to decide none of that shit. If I tell you I don't want something, don't get it. Because she used to do that to me as a kid, and it would literally piss me off. Because she would literally make me eat stuff I didn't like. And I'm sorry, but... Hey, Allie, please stop sharing the live. You can say hi, but please don't keep sharing the live. I don't know who you are, and you're not following me, and I don't know who you're sending my live to, so please stop sharing it. Like, I don't mind if you share it, but you haven't said a word since you've been in here. So if you could, like, conversate, that would be great. Well, I mean, I understand the parents' logic, like, yes, they birthed him and this and that and the other. I get that. I totally, I respect that. You know, what it is, what it is. But the fact that she wants to sit there and be like, well, your fiance better respect me. Respect you? After the shit you've said about my fiance in the past 2 or 3 years that we're together, and then you want to sit there and be like, oh, well, it don't count that you were together 6 years. Yes, it does. Yeah, it does. People take longer breaks than that. Okay, Allie, I gave you a chance. You keep sharing my live. You shared it 8 times. You're getting blocked. Guys, don't be like Allie and just act like you didn't hear what I said. Do not share my live unless you say hi or let me know who you're sharing it to. Because I don't want random people coming in here that I don't know. Allie just kept sharing the live, didn't say nothing in the live. Like, don't come in here and just start sharing, okay? That will get you blocked real fucking quick. I gave her a chance to talk, and, they didn't talk, so they got booted. Sorry. Oh, thank you for the Mountain Dew, babe.
You're welcome.
Well, I don't think she was asleep, Kay. I don't think she was asleep. Like, I've never done that. Like, I've never been asleep and just started sharing someone's live, like, 8 times. You know what I mean? Like, she literally stopped for a second and then she did it again. Yeah, but she shared it 9 times, or 8 times, though. That's the thing. I feel like I missed comments, though, somewhere. Let's see. My kids will, I read that. I told my husband if his parents ever laid a hand on my son, I would end up in jail. Yes, I'll make my son eat anything as long as he eats. My mom did that, or she'd give me a piece of bread with butter. Oh my God. My mom would exclude me from eating with everyone, or if I was in trouble. Oh, I'm sorry, girl. Now, if my son woke up right now and he was hungry, he'd be eating whatever he wants. Exactly. That's why we have no contact with husband's parents. They don't respect me, talk horrible about me to him. Wow. Yeah, my fiance's mom does that to her too. She talks about me sometimes. She hasn't done it in a while, but you never know. She can start again. But anyway, I almost hung up on my mom a couple days ago. That's why I haven't been talking to her, because like she thinks that, Because she kept asking, like, random shit about my fiance. Like, oh, what's your fiance doing? Like, it doesn't matter what she's doing. She ain't your kid, so why are you worried about what she's doing? I was like, she's playing the game. Like, why does it matter? You called to talk to me, not ask a billion questions. Which is why I don't talk to her much. Just like the freaking... Like, I hate when just random people think they can just ask you whatever they want. Like, are you going back to work, this and that and the other? Like, it's not your business. Like, worry about doing your job. Like, I'm sorry, but... I mean, if the hotel does hire, though, in the summer, like, that would be cool. But I don't know, though. Ouch. My knee cracked, y'all. But if the hotel does hire, though, I might do it, though, because, like I said, I want to stay here as long as I can. Gonna try to, at least. But, bro, I've been eating a shit ton of sandwiches since I bought the bread and stuff that I bought the other day. I've ate probably like 5 or so sandwiches so far in the past couple days. And then, of course, the mac and cheese, it's already like, we only have 2 more mac and cheese things left. But I'm probably going to buy more, though. The mac and cheese is really good. Sorry, y'all. I was looking at something real quick. I might try and get at least a couple hours of sleep. It's only almost 4:30, so a lot of people are probably still waking up and shit like that since it's the weekend. So let me jump off here, y'all, and get some rest. I'll probably be on around maybe like 7:30. And hopefully more people will come in and we can talk and stuff. I just wanted to check on y'all and see how y'all were doing. And for those of y'all that stopped in, thank you. If y'all sent anything, thank you. I'm going to try to. Like I said, tonight's not paid for yet, so let's hope that we do. I'm going to try and get some sleep, but knowing me, I probably will be right awake after I get off live. It always happens. Like, I want to go to sleep, and you know what I mean? It never happens, but we're going to try. But we'll see, y'all. But anyways, I will talk to y'all here in a few hours. But we'll see, y'all. But anyways, I will talk to y'all here in a few hours. But we'll see, y'all. 2 hours.